Next, we're going to add in our selection routes and our form 4. So the first thing we need to do for that is we are going to go into our routes and add a new route and a create route. So inside of our controller, we'll need to add the methods for that. So we'll do new, and we need our orchestra to find, or sorry, for new we don't need to find an orchestra, but we need to instantiate a new orchestra to hand to our form 4 so it can build the form out of it. So we'll get to create in a second. So let's go ahead and look at our new. So I would like to reuse my form, so I'm just going to actually make a help form or a helper partial here. Gmail.erb, so I don't have to write it a million times. So form underscore 4 at orchestra is probably going to be F. Don't forget our do. And okay, so what do we need for a form? Well, an orchestra has a name. It's going to have a ftext text field, and it's going to have a name. Let's do a break under here. And then for collection selection, we need to send over at all conductors. So to grab, we'll need to grab conductors.all. So inside of here, we will do a tag for selection collect, which is f.collection select. And we are going to grab, we're going to call this our conductor ID, because this is what it's going to be tied to on the orchestra create. We're going to add conductors, because that's the variable from our controller that we're targeting. We're going to add the ID and the name. Oops. And controllers. We want conductor, not conductors. All. Cool. And in our forms, form 4, from 4. Text field, so, right. So this is partial. I need to actually require it into my new ERB. So we're going to do ice cream cones, render, and then form. There we go. Cool. I like that. Let's go ahead and add a label in though before we move on. Let's do f.label and then have the name be name. And we'll do the same thing for conductors down here. Don't think, I think it's a new name here actually. New label name. Label. Cool. There we go. Name and conductors. So that looks good. We'll need a submit button as well. Perfect. So let's double check that this is working for us by putting a bybug inside of our orchestra's controller. I'm gonna test our name. Sure, Royal Liverpool Philharmonic. Let's create that orchestra. We'll see our bybug and let's test our params. So we are getting our everything back correctly, but as you see here, we have permitted false because we don't have our params created down here, or sorry, our private params for having strong params. So let's go ahead and build those out real fast. So we're going to go ahead and do a private there we go. And def, these are going to be called orchestra params. And then inside of here, we are going to do I swear, that jackhammer. Anyway, so we're going to do params.require, and then we're going to put in the name of our model, orchestra, and then we're going to permit our name and our conductor ID. Don't forget the semicolon here. Cool. So let's try this one more time. And this time with our bybug. And let's try orchestra, params, and cool. That looks correct.